Yesterday I made a video pretty much saying I didn't post for a while because things happened. Like we just had a lot of like influx inside of the business and I couldn't post. I couldn't do a lot of shit. I couldn't do a lot of outreach or anything pretty much to grow the business. I just had to like sit there and maintain the business. And I think like when you're growing a business, that's the point. Like the point is to grow the business, break the business, fix it and start growing it again. And I think we're at a good pace right now where like we're starting to grow the business more consistently nowadays. But I want to talk about it today because like I had some reflection in my journaling yesterday and I didn't hit officially, but I'm so close to hitting like $50,000 a month in my business. But I couldn't care less about it. So it's weird because before I used to be so obsessed with it and I was like tracking every number to make sure like, oh, are we close to hitting it? How close are we to 50 a month? But this time I closed a few clients and the clients required so much work to actually deliver for that I didn't have time to reflect or even register the amount of money that we're about to actually make. I was like, holy fuck, I just have to like keep fucking, I just have to like fucking deliver for these people. But then after a few days, after everything like settled down, calmed down, I just kind of like went into analysis mode. I looked at all the current clients we have and I just looked at, holy fuck, like we're actually closer to 50, 60, 70K a month, like closer than we've ever been before. With our current client roster, with all the people in the pipeline that we have, how much we're charging, etc. And everything else in the business, like growth, like how many things we have going on to grow even further, like beyond this point, things are looking pretty good. But I didn't literally have time to register it. But a lot of people, they'll hit like 50K a month. They'll like celebrate it, make a 50 reels with the POV handle saying, I'm a 50K a month business owner and like just celebrate it. But for me, I was like, I was close to it. I didn't hit it. I was close to it, but I kept working. And that is something that I really want to take pride in because I've never been the guy I could be making $1 million a month, but that's never going to be like the forefront of where I take my pride from. I take my pride in actually sitting down and doing the work. Like that's what, for example, Alex Hormozi posted a story the other day, and the story was a repost from his business partner Sharon Srivatsa, and Sharon on his story posted Alex Hormozi in one single day did 70 ads, filmed 70 ads, filmed 5 long form videos, a full VSL, 30 more short form videos, and he did a Hormozi hotline where he calls people for 2 hours and gives them business advice. And I was just like, dude, do you know how much work that is, bro? That's 100 pieces of short form content and 5 pieces of long form content in a single day. Do you know how much work that takes to actually like execute? Like that's actually insane. Like that's actually an insane amount of work. Like I don't think, tell me one person that comes up to your mind that's done that much amount of work that you've heard of. But that's the thing, like people will not glorify the work, but they will glorify the money. Like when Alex Hormozi did 100 million in 3 days, everybody talked about it. Everybody broke down the launch and everything. But nobody broke down the work. Nobody's talking about the work. But I am. And I don't want to be like the guy that seems like fucking he's special. But I love glorifying the work. It's actually more impressive to me. Like it's more impressive to me that he filmed 100 pieces of short form content in a day than like 100 million in 3 days. That's just like, that's what is actually impressive to me. And if I had a talk with Alex Hormozi, I would just want to break down how the fuck are you able to work so much like a fucking maniac And how can I get to that stage? What is it that's driving you forward, bro? Like, how do I maximize the amount of time I work? Because I sit here and say that I like working more than I like making money, but I'm lazy as fuck, bro. I wouldn't even consider myself like a super fucking busy person or anything. Like, I'm lazy as fuck compared to how much I could be doing, could be making, all that kind of shit. I'm lazy as fuck. So like, how the fuck do I maximize that? I don't know, but I would certainly love to know. So, and again, the entire point of this video, we're 5 minutes in. I have a feeling I'm talking for like 20 minutes. Is to, if you're watching this video, bro, try not to put revenue as like the main thing in your business. I personally don't know what type of business you're running, but the type of business model that I'm running is very like relationship based. It's like relationship first, money second. I would rather, like, I just hopped off a call with a client, to give you a perfect example, just hopped off a call with a client. And like, they're a bit tight on cash for like reasons. Like, they have a lot of calls, but they're not closing on the calls, and they have to improve in sales. And he just wanted to ask me to like kind of play around with the price. He was like, we want to work with you, but we don't have money to sustain it. Like, can you give us a discount? And he just like, it's not like one of those clients. He comes on the call and he just asks you in a very fucking nonchalant way, like in a disrespectful way, almost like, hey bro, like, fuck you, you're not worth it, I want a discount. Like, no, he didn't even want to ask me for that. He knew that it's kind of disrespectful, but I let him do it. I let him, okay, cool, I know what you're gonna ask it anyway, right? So, and I actually agreed. He asked me politely, hey, like, I know you don't usually do this, but can we do that because of X, Y, Z reason? And I actually told him I'm open to that. I'm open to him paying me less. And I articulated, because if let's say, if for us to continue working, the condition is you have to pay me less for 2 months, but that means that for the next 10 months, you're going to pay me properly and you're going to stay as a client, I'm all in. Because in my business, I would rather prioritize long-term relationship rather than short-term temporary money. Like, I'm willing to give up those 2-3 months, however long, or he pays me less, rather than compromising a 10-month long or a multiple year long relationship that I could have with that guy. Just because of what? Money? Paper? Like, fuck that. You know? But for example, the guys in the info space, they wouldn't be able to do that. And I just like talking shit about the info space, but that's true, bro. Some people would never do that. But for me, like, relationship with the clients is like the most important thing, because that's what actually going to make you money in the long run. Nothing else, right? So, yeah, man. That's the thing. I would say that I go not above and beyond, but I do go far for my clients, and I take pride in that. But that's the whole part of the video, bro. Honestly, like, it's just like, don't put money first, I guess. Put work first, relationships, and then the money, bro. But yeah, I hope you got a little value from this video. I know it's not the longest video in the world, but I hope it's valuable. Anyway, it's just something that is a good reminder for me. Like, I don't want to get lost in the money and thinking about how much money I'm making. Fuck that. That's not what it means. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, though. And I hope it's valuable to you. If you have any questions about this video, any other videos on my channel that are also like kind of valuable, general business lessons, let me know on Instagram. There's going to be a link in the description. You can ask me any question. I answer all my questions personally. I don't have a seller. I'm not going to sell you, etc. I just run my own agency. I don't have a coaching program. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe, like. I'll see you tomorrow.